But disappointment of the week, let's say Glass Promontory, I think is what it's called, the Sniper, or Reflection Sum. That's what I always get. What's up, guys? Big Man Shenanigans, aka Aaron, back with another Destiny weekend kickoff. We are here in the basement of the tower with Zavala and the crew, and Xur is hiding down here this week. So we're going to jump right into his inventory here and see if he brought any goodies for us, because he hasn't had a whole, well, he's had some decent loot lately. So we'll go ahead and check. We have the Legacy Boots. I'll do my disclaimer every week. Do not buy these if you want to increase your light for any new players. These are only if you want to get year 1 exotics, which are going to be max 170 light, 162 light. Some of them are kind of strange. I looked at the weapons. I think a lot of the weapons are 162 until you infuse them to their highest level. I did play year 1, but I forget how the weird... I knew the leveling up system was a little bit strange. So you had to like fully max out. Yeah, you had to level it up, and you had damage level ups at the very end versus just coming out at max level being 400 like we do now. So it's a little more strenuous. You actually had to level up your weapon all the way to get max damage out of it. So we have for the Titan this week, the Glass House Titan helmet. Blessings of Light and Weapons of Light last longer. This is a very underrated helmet in my opinion. Especially if you're doing normally raids or one, or Crucible's not really relevant in my opinion, because I don't think you should really use bubble in Crucible. Maybe if you want to pop it on a heavy ammo or on a capture point, but if so, it's not, you want probably armor more than anything. People are going to try to come into the bubble. But if you're using a bubble in Crucible, I'd use Helmet of Saint 14 to make them disoriented when they come in. Personal preference, but I don't find that one as useful in Crucible. It is very good though in PvE if you want to pop, because like I said, the blessing and weapons last longer. So you get it right before the bubble runs out. Normally you only get it for a couple seconds. This gives it a very long timer until it goes away, which is very, very useful. That we can continue doing massive damage without having to worry about setting back into the bubble if it's still there. Or once it goes away, you have a little extended period of time where you still have the buff. For the Hunter, we have the Graviton Forfeit. I hate Shade Step, so this trials are going to be a nightmare with this helmet. So I personally, when I run my Hunter, run with the advanced track. I think it's advanced tracking. So if you can hunt somebody, and you have the advanced radar. So I have recently started using the Graviton Forfeit as my Shade Step. I hate Shade Step. I will say it. Like as using it, it's pretty useful. I understand how people use it. But it is so trolly, and if you're doing trials, people Shade Step everywhere all the time. It's so annoying. So trials this week is going to be way too much Shade Stepping probably. But if you guys don't have this already, it is a good pickup this week. Grant Shade Step, and you get more super energy for non-guardian kills, so that's not good for PvP. And replenish health when you pick up an orb. Maybe not the best roll for PvP, but you can always re-roll with the glass needles. Intellect and strength. That's not bad on that one, actually. Because normally I'd say you only run Intellect Discipline, but on a Night Stalker, you need to do what's called the Wombo Combo, which is your grenade and your smoke. So Strength isn't bad to have on it. Maybe even want Discipline Strength on that one, depending on how your setup's made. But we'll move on to the Warlock. We got the Claws of Ahamkara, and I'm trying to say that better as it used to be Ahamkara. It's Ahamkara. Ahamkara. I don't know. Something. We'll figure it out. It is the Warlock Gauntlets that gain the additional melee charge. This is very devastating, honestly. If you're I normally run on a Scorch. If you're using Scorch Punch, Scorch Melee, you get 2 Scorch Melees, which is very strong. And if you have the... Scorch Shield. Sorry, drew a blank for a second there. You have the Scorch Shield. You will punch once, get your shield. They'll hit you, you'll lose your shield. You punch them again, you get your overshield again, right when they die. So in a sense, you really don't lose a whole lot. You use your initial shield, gain it back, and then lose it again, then gain it back on the next punch. So it's pretty, it's pretty lethal. If you get into a punch fight with this, you're going to come out on top, especially if you have that shield. If you have energy drain for the Voidwalker, or what's really, really annoying in trials, as you see, not Thunder, it's too early for this video. The Stormcallers with their Thunderstrike. have ridiculous Rage of Thunderstrike, and you hit the Amakara on, you can hit 2 shots. I mean, 20 feet away, you can punch people. It's a little bit overpowered, honestly. So another great pickup for the Warlocks this week with strength, so you get your punch back more. So that's a very, very devastating of a roll. And we have the Zalo Supercell. This thing is probably the most underrated PvE gun, I think, out there. Arc projectiles have the chance to chain lightning together when enemies are close. So if you hit, normally I could say a Thrall, because it's very easy to kill a Thrall. This is a very jumpy weapon. The stability is okay. I think its stability is lower than it says on here, in all honesty. So it bounces around pretty heavily. But if you can control it and get a couple shots on a Thrall and chain the Thrall, you can kill a group of Thrall pretty easily with it. You can hit, and if you're shooting at a knight or something, and other knights or acolytes are around it potentially, you can only stun all of them long enough to hopefully kill a couple of them. Very useful, and this is the only, I believe it's the only primary with elemental damage right now. So when it comes out to Arc Burn, this thing is king of all. If you're not using this for a Nightfall or Siva Strikes when they have Arc Burn, you're doing it wrong. I'm sorry. You should always run this, and then either a sniper or shotgun fusion, but it really doesn't matter as long as it's arc. And then a sword. I mean, you're almost unstoppable. So that's my personal class loadout for that one. So this is definitely a must. I mean, all of these are very... Zalo and Glasshouse are probably more of your PvE pickups. Graviton Forfeit and Claws of Akamara are your PvP pickups this week. Very, very good this week in my opinion. We have our normal stuff down here. That's really all. I mean, all that stuff now should be fixed. For a while they had it so we weren't getting 3 coins or we weren't getting heavy. So apparently that was not supposed to happen, is what I've been reading a lot of bunch of notes. I was kind of behind on figuring that one out. But that was how it was supposed to be now, so it's supposed to be everything. So it is back to normal, so I don't really need to, I guess we don't really call it out as long as everything stays there. But we do have 10 exotic engrams this week. I have I have nothing I need, except maybe for a better roll so I don't have to continuously waste glass needles on things. Except for the transverse steps. Still need them for the Warlock, so we'll start with the boots, and that's the only exotic in the game I need still. Can someone tell me if they exist? I've looked online, it says they exist. It's in my vault as being missing. I can't get it. I got Peregrine Greaves so many times the last couple weeks here. Okay, we'll move on to the helmets. We got the Glass House. No backup plans can be Claws of Amakara. Nope, backup plans again. And our normal level up. I wish it would refresh in that menu. If you get a level up, you actually had to back out and go back in to access your stuff. Get these out of the way real quick. We got the Armamentarium is a great PvP loadout. Super Kid Advice, that's normal, and Super Kid Advice. Oh, it's either this Truth of Dragons, right? That's all we ever seem to get out of heavies. And primary is multi-tool, perfect, and Zalo Supercell. Alright, so it's bringing out the whole arsenal of stuff. My start button not work. There we go. So let's see if we've got any decent rolls on these. I don't ever use no backup plans. Those are actually pretty nice. Might work on those. Glass House, like I said, I love when it showcases. So we got the Glass House, and we got Armamentarium as a personal preference. Then we also got the Supercell. It's pretty nice to kind of show off at least what to get. What I was showing off is kind of, it's not good, it's just kind of funny more than anything. I love Mida. And we do have Disappointment of the Week. I did save up, I guess I have these as well. These are useless. Our Disappointment Week, we did have our Trials Gold tier. We did go flawless this weekend. Me and 2 of our buddies I found online. So we had a good week. The map was interesting. It was definitely not sniper friendly for the most part. But Disappointment of the Week, let's say Glass Promontory, I think is what it's called, the sniper, or Reflection Sum. That's what I always get. I'm that good. Oh. So guys, that's really going to wrap it up for this week. That's about all I have. I hope you guys, make sure you pick up the stuff if you guys need the stuff. And other than that, guys, I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.